Long ago, in the land of Rwanda, all creatures lived in harmony. The sun would rise each day, casting its golden rays across the vast plains, the dense forests, and the winding rivers. The birds would soar through the skies, singing sweet melodies, while the animals roamed freely, each day a celebration of life and unity. Among these creatures were the birds, with their vibrant feathers and songs, and the animals, strong and proud, who ruled the earth. One day, a great council was called, and all the creatures were summoned to gather beneath the towering umuvumu tree, whose branches stretched out like the arms of an elder embracing the land. It was a time of great decision, for the birds and the animals had begun to quarrel over who was the superior group. The birds, with their ability to fly high above the earth and view the world from the skies, believed they were superior. The animals, on the other hand, felt that their strength, endurance, and connection to the earth made them the true rulers of the land. As the creatures gathered, the wise old lion, known as Mugabe, took his place at the head of the council. His mane, thick and golden, shimmered in the sunlight as he raised his paw to call for silence. "We are here," Mugabe began, "to settle the dispute between the birds and the animals. But before we proceed, we must remember that we are all creatures of the earth, created to live in harmony with one another." The birds, led by the majestic eagle Igihangenj, fluttered their wings in agreement, while the animals, represented by the powerful elephant Ndatemwa, nodded their heads in respect. The debate began, with each side presenting their arguments. The birds spoke of their ability to see far and wide, their songs that brought joy to the world, and their freedom to travel across the skies. The animals, in turn, spoke of their strength, their endurance in harsh conditions, and their deep connection to the earth. As the debate grew heated, the bat, Nyamanza, who had been quietly hanging upside down in the shadows of the umuvumu tree, decided to join the discussion. Nyamanza was neither fully a bird nor an animal. He had wings like the birds, but he was covered in fur like the animals. He could fly, but he preferred the darkness of caves and the comfort of the night. Nyamanza was a creature of both worlds, and he believed this made him unique. Nyamanza flew to the center of the council, his wings flapping softly as he spoke. "Friends," he began, "I am Nyamanza, and I have the qualities of both a bird and an animal. I have the wings to soar in the sky, but I also share the earth's embrace with the animals. Shouldn't I be the one to decide which group is superior?" The creatures murmured among themselves, considering Nyamanza's words. The eagle and the elephant exchanged glances, both unsure of how to respond. But Mugabe, wise as he was, saw through Nyamanza's intentions. He knew that Nyamanza was not interested in unity, but in seeking advantage for himself. "Nyamanza," Mugabe said, his deep voice resonating through the gathering, "you claim to be part of both worlds, yet you have chosen neither. You live in the shadows, avoiding the responsibilities of both the birds and the animals. How can you judge who is superior when you do not fully belong to either?" Nyamanza was taken aback by Mugabe's words. He had not expected to be called out so directly. "But, Mugabe," he stammered, "I have the strengths of both. Shouldn't that make me more suited to lead?" Mugabe shook his head slowly. "It is not about strength, Nyamanza. It is about unity and understanding. You have distanced yourself from both groups, hiding in the night, avoiding the challenges that come with living in the light of day. A true leader does not seek to rise above others by claiming superiority. A true leader brings others together, recognizing the value of each and every one." The council was silent, each creature reflecting on Mugabe's words. Nyamanza, feeling the weight of the lion's wisdom, realized that his attempt to elevate himself had only isolated him further. He had tried to be part of both worlds but had truly belonged to neither. Ashamed, Nyamanza slowly backed away, his wings drooping as he retreated to the shadows of the umuvumu tree. He understood now that his place was in the night, where he could continue to live in solitude, away from the light of the day where the birds and animals thrived. From that day forward, Nyamanza decided he would no longer interfere with the affairs of the day. He would remain in the darkness, flying only at night, when the world was quiet and the creatures of the day were asleep. And so, Nyamanza became the creature of the night, flying in the darkness, shunning the light of day. He no longer sought to be part of the birds or the animals, choosing instead to live in the shadows, where he could avoid the responsibilities that came with the light. The birds continued to sing their songs at dawn, and the animals continued to roam the earth, each group understanding their role in the balance of life. Nyamanza's story became a lesson for all creatures, a reminder that trying to be something you are not can lead to isolation and loneliness. It also taught the importance of unity, of understanding one's place in the world, and of living in harmony with others. Over time, Nyamanza's decision to live in the night became the natural order of things. The bat was no longer seen during the day, and the creatures of Rwanda accepted that the night was his domain. And so it is that to this day, the bat flies only at night, a silent reminder of the consequences of seeking to rise above others without understanding the true meaning of leadership and unity.